Good evening. Call the North Aurora Village Board meeting for Monday, August 17th, 2026 to order. Please join me in silent prayer and meditation. All right, thank you. Please join me in Pledge of Allegiance. Roll call, please.
Mayor Gavino.
Here.
Trustee Christensen.
Here.
Trustee Curtis.
Here.
Trustee Gately.
Here.
Trustee Lowry.
Here.
Trustee Nedved.
Here.
Trustee Salazar.
Here.
All right, thank you. Are there any comments? Seeing none. Consent agenda, Steve?
Thank you, Mayor. The consent agenda tonight includes our minutes from our last village board and committee of the whole meetings, our bills list, and also the annual agreement that we've done with School District 129 for our school resource officer at Jewel Middle School.
Motion to approve.
Second. Discussion? Roll, please.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Nedved.
Yes.
Trustee Salazar.
Yes.
Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
Yeah.
Trustee Gately.
Yes.
Mayor Gavino.
Yes. All right, under new business, item 1, Steve?
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 1 tonight is a budget amendment. Jason is going to go through the budget amendments, items 1 and 2.
All right, this is an ordinance approving budget amendment number 2 for our fiscal year 25-26, so our year ending May 31st, 2026. This is similar to what we've done every year. It's kind of our final cleanup before the audit starts. There's a few different parts to this amendment. The first part is just budget transfers between departments. Certain accounts are either under or over budget within the general fund. We kind of move budget funds around. The result of this is it does not increase the total general fund budget, so it's kind of a net zero just between the various accounts. The second part of it is our annual transfer from the general fund to the capital projects fund. We had budgeted $400,000 from the general fund to the capital fund for this year. On top of that, we have about $1 million surplus within the general fund. So what we're recommending to do is take $500,000 of that and add that to our capital transfer, leaving the other $500,000 within the general fund. So that would make our total capital transfer $900,000, and the money left in the general fund would allow us to keep our reserve in that 60% range as it's been in most years. The third part of it is increasing the United TIF Fund budget of $131,510 between the various accounts. Mainly this is due to just some properties that were purchased through the year, some TIF facade grants that were more than expected, and then the silo lighting design work from the storm damage. And finally, the last part of it is increasing the Public Works Facility Capital Projects Funds, $36,080. And this is just to more work being done during this fiscal year than we had originally planned on being done.
Motion approved.
Second. Discussion? Roll, please.
Trustee Salazar.
Yes.
Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
Yes.
Trustee Gately.
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Nedved.
Yes. All right, thank you. Item 2, Jason.
All right, thank you, Mayor. This item is an ordinance for approving the budget amendment number 1 for our fiscal year 26-27. So our current fiscal year we're in ending May 31st, 2027. This actually relates to item number 4 later on down the agenda. But originally when we put the budget together, the salt purchase was budgeted with the motor fuel tax fund. But since we're not going to be following either the state bid, our own bid, and we're going to waive bids, we can't use the motor fuel tax fund. So what we're doing is we're reducing the motor fuel tax salt budget purchase, but then rebudgeting, increasing the budget in the capital projects fund to pay for the salt.
Motion approved.
Second. Discussion? Call roll, please.
Trustee Salazar.
Yes.
Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
Yeah.
Trustee Gately. Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Nedved.
Yes. All right, thank you. Item 3, Steve.
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 3 is an ordinance to dissolve Route 31 TIF. The board might remember at the last meeting at our committee of the whole, we're in the 23rd and final year of the Route 31 TIF, which includes a large amount of property south of 88 along Route 31. This is a process that we have to do as part of closing out the TIF. We just recently had a joint review board meeting with the taxing districts to let them know of our plans to dissolve the TIF. And tonight is the actual ordinance dissolving it by the end of the year.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
Trustee Nedved,
Yes.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Item 4, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This item is the purchase of rock salt for the 2026-2027 winter season. The village submitted a request to the state to be part of their bidding process in April of this year. Last month, the village received an email stating that we did not receive a bid for salt. 2 options were given to us by the state: find and purchase salt on our own, or elect to stay with the state emergency bid. Staff made the decision to purchase salt on our own, and we received 5 proposals out of the 6 companies we contacted. Midwest Salt provided the village with the lowest proposal to purchase 2,500 tons of salt. As Jason explained earlier, the money originally was budgeted for out of motor fuel tax fund. However, it will come out of capital funds now, as the budget adjustment was just conducted. The staff is seeking approval to waive the bidding process due to the lack of bids that were received by the state process and the potential emergency nature of the salt shortage, and award the contract to Midwest Salt in the amount of $289,825.
Motion approved.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
Trustee Nedved,
Yes.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis,
Yes.
Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Mayor Gavino.
Yes. All right. Last item under new business. Item 5, Steve.
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 5 is approval to waive bid and purchase, installation, and programming for the Berman Tower lighting project. As you know, the tower got affected by a storm about a year ago or so. We've been going through a process with an engineer and a lighting expert to basically upgrade the lighting to what today's standards for modern LED lighting is. When we built them about 8 years ago or so, at the time they were state of the art, but now the LEDs are much better. So going through that process, making sure we get it right, putting the grounding for lightning in the future and things in the tower is all going into this process. The company Protolight, they're the ones who actually program the lighting that's currently on the tower. We're going to them directly by waiving bids, because not only do they have a knowledge of the program, but they are also one of the few companies that can program this type of lighting. By doing it this way, we just found out from the meeting that we had with the development team for this project that this was going to get delayed again till spring, because it's taking that long for them to mock up the lighting. By going away from having to go specs and go right to a company we know can install them and design them and do all the programming, we can knock a few months off that timeline. That's our goal. Protolight is one of the few companies that we know is qualified, and they were the qualified company last time, so we want to go directly through them.
Motion approved.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
Trustee Nedved,
Yes.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Mayor Gavino.
Yes. Concludes our new business on their village president report. I have nothing. Trustee comments. Seeing none. Administrator report.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a few notes. First, just want to remind everybody that we're having August 29th is our redo of Independence Day fireworks show. So it's here at the park. We have a band playing from 6 to 9, fireworks at 9:30. So hopefully the weather is better and we don't have all the rain that we've had the last few weeks. Second of all, I wanted to address the salt purchase tonight. Just really good work by everybody involved. When we found out that the state doesn't really give you a lot of notice, when we got the notice that they had no bidders, it was only a couple days before the agenda that we normally put the salt purchase on. Todd Murphy, our street superintendent, Brian, both worked diligently to try to locate salt. Typically, the way it works is there's three main salt providers through the state contract. One of them, rumors are that they may not provide salt in the future. Another one chose not to bid most, or if not all, the contracts, and the other one didn't bid any contracts. So there was only a handful of towns that got salt through this. I think 260 municipalities were left without a bid. And some of the ones that did have salt also got it only half their bid or a portion of their bid filled by a company. So it's really kind of looks at how we're going to do salt in the future. These types of variations are unusual, but the flexibility we have financially and what we've been able to do with our capital funding made it real easy. And the way that we'll do this in the future is Jason and I and Brian will look at our road program next year, for instance, and we'll look to maybe then balance what we used out of capital for salt. We might use more MFT funding for road program next year. So this way it ends up being a wash after the funds in those two accounts. So I just want to give an update. So they did a really nice job. They were on the phone for days trying to hound people on where they can find salt. And we had to have it on this board meeting because the people that had it weren't going to hold it very long. That and then Village Hall, just a quick update. We actually did get the appraiser finally out here today. So they walked with Brandon, our Public Works Assistant Director, through the building today, looked at the damage, and they are ready to make their report to the insurance company on what they'll cover, which we're waiting for that to report. But as of right now, we've been getting everything lined up. So I think we're moving in the right direction. Our goal is to have some staff. We're trying to have staff in as early as August 24th and reopen a portion of the building. We're doing some things inside the building beforehand, so we're not sure it's going to wrap up in time. But what we'd like to do is, if not the 24th soon after, but our goal is to at least get this building up and running on the side that's not damaged, so that people can pay water bills and stuff here.
All right, thanks. Department reports. Anybody? Seeing none. Adjourn for the evening.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Same. All right. Have a good night, everyone.